What's up, Cub fans? We're back at it. Back and better than ever. Doing the Wrigley walk. There's Lakeshore Drive. Just got off on Recreation Drive. For those of you that don't know the little secrets about Wrigley, there's some free parking here on Recreation Drive from time to time. Depends on if the meters are on or off. So, little tidbit of info for you Cub fans that are from out of town. Just park right on the lake, right on Lakeshore Drive, Recreation Drive, just past Belmont. It's a nice, easy, nice little stroll to Wrigley Field. So that's what you all doing with me now. You're going to join me on this walk. We got some Cub fans up there. Let me see if I can turn this camera around. Oh, that's not how you do it. There. Camera. We'll do facing back. This is the Wrigley walk. There's Lakeshore. Now we've arrived at Addison Street. We're gonna do a little jaywalking. That's okay. We'll keep that between you and me. Jaywalking never hurt anybody. So how we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? Cubs and Nationals wrapping things up. My guy Bleacher Jeff was nice enough to hook me up with a single bleacher ticket. So we're going to enjoy the day with him. You know, he's a professional at catching home runs. Him and my Thai guy, they always seem to come down with one each homestand. So I'm going to be right next to the perfect person to maybe come down with my first ever home run ball. We shall see. I have caught a foul ball before off Ben Zobrist's bat at Comiskey Park, actually. I still call it Comiskey. I don't call it whatever they call it now. And so that was a pretty cool moment, but I've never caught a home run. I did, however, throw a home run back once. I actually threw back Ryan Howard's 43rd home run the year he hit 59, which was a really funny story because we got out in the bleachers. This was back before I had a cell phone. I used to hate cell phones, believe it or not. And my buddy Tom, he said, hey, I got some bleacher tickets last minute. And we ended up getting there a little late, like an inning late, which I hated. But we get there, and Ryan Howard hits his 43rd home run into the bleachers. And these Philly fans caught it. And all the bleachers just started going, throw it back. Throw it back. They're like bullying him to throw, but he don't want to. You know, he's a Philly fan, which I thought he was nuts not to even get. I'd have put it in my pocket and walked away. Like, screw you guys. That's what I would have said if I'm a Philly fan, but I'm not a Philly fan. I was a belligerent Cub fan at the time. I was young, and I'm yelling at him, throw it back, just along with everybody else, and I'm right there, right in front of this guy. And so he kind of like gave into the peer pressure, and he kind of just put his hand out, like right at me with the ball. I was like, are you kidding me? I was absolutely shocked. And his friend right next to him, like right as I was putting my hand on the ball, because he was like handing it to me, I swear. And his friend put his hand on the ball too, right at the same time. So I gave him a look, and I was like, you ain't getting this ball, brother. And I ripped that ball right out of his hand, and I chucked it onto the field. And it was one of the greatest moments I've ever had in the bleachers. And the funny thing was that process took so long that I didn't realize when I threw it back, it was actually 2 pitches into the next at-bat. And then one of the guys that still works at Wrigley Field, you see him from time to time walking around, real tall guy, works for the Cubs, works in the bleachers, works for the security when they're letting the players through the street to get to the parking. He came up to me and took me in the back. He was like, look, man, I know you're really excited, but don't ever do that again. I was like, all right, I won't do it. And it was a pretty special moment for me. And yeah, so I tried to turn the camera, but that ain't working. So got to throw back a Ryan Howard home run, which was pretty cool. And then what was even cooler about that moment was, so then I immediately wanted to call everybody. And so I was trying to get a hold of my wife, who was at the time my girlfriend, or my mom. And my mom, I get a hold of her, and I'm like, Ma. She's like, Greg, where are you? We've been looking for you all day since you got out of school. Nobody can get a hold of you. Where are you? I go, I'm at the Cubs game. She goes, I'm at the Cubs game. And I go, shut up then. I go, did you see the guy that just threw back the home run? And she paused for a second, and she was like, that was you. She's like, I told everybody in our section that she was sitting behind home plate. She goes, I told everybody that looks just like my son Greg, because at the time I was wearing a Play Like a Champion Today shirt, all bright yellow and navy blue lettering for my Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And so I stood out. I stuck out like a sore thumb. And so that was the story. And my mom saw me throw back Ryan Howard's home run from home plate. It was just a shining moment in bleacher history for me, personally. So I'm hoping to actually catch one. You know, I'm picky. I want to catch it on the fly. I wouldn't mind a walk-off home run. So, yeah, but beggars can't be choosers. I'll take what I can get. But like I said, Bleacher Jeff, you know, notorious Cub fan out in the bleachers, always in the well. Sometimes he's got the big glove. Other times he's just hanging out. Always in the same spot. Really nice guy. Him and Danny Rocket, those guys are in the Bleacher Bum Band. We checked them out at the G-Man Tavern a few weeks ago. They were rocking it out. It's great. My Thai guy's a good friend of theirs. Talk about a ball hawk. My Thai guy's already got 2 gamers, as they call it, this season. And both games I was at. So I'm surprised he's not coming today, because apparently I'm good luck for my Thai guy. But I need some luck today. I'm trying to catch a home run. So, because I just figure with limited capacity still in the bleachers, this is my best shot. So, no work today. Been waiting on brick. Come out from Des Moines, Iowa. Ran out of brick on this house. We needed like 2,000 more. They don't have it at any of the brick yards anywhere near here. You had to order it all the way from Des Moines, Iowa. So, beautiful day, off work. I said, what the hell? I'm going to come up to Wrigley, catch me a home run. I got to get across. Here we go. Running up on some Cub fans. So that's the story. But yeah, my Thai guy said that what's interesting, and he gave me these analytics one time when we interviewed him on Trey Tunes' Twitch channel. But he said that in the left field bleacher well, in the one section over, they, you know, keep track of where the most home runs go in each section of every stadium in all of baseball. And my Thai guy said that the well in left field, just underneath the scoreboard all the way down, is where the most home runs of any section in all of Major League Baseball are hit. Wrigley Field, left center field well. So some pieces of advice here. If you're tuned in, you got free parking that I just divulged to all you lucky viewers. And then the best spot to sit in the bleachers for a chance at a home run. I mean, I think everybody knows left center field is kind of home run alley, but it really surprised me when my Thai guy said it's the most home runs hit to any spot in any stadium for like years. He had the exact number, so I apologize, but I'm really excited to get out there. It's a beautiful day. I got shorts on for the first time. I got my Brags in the Stage shirt in case I do catch one. I might catch it on TV. You know, last time we were here on Monday, we were giving thanks to Schwarbo, Lester. I had some signs. I didn't bring no signs today. Today we gave thanks. Now we got to win the series. So we got Schwarber and left. That's probably where I'll be. We were heckling him a little bit, giving him the business, you know, now that he's on the other side. But it will be interesting to see if I can come down with one. Certainly excited. So, give you a little view here. Turn the camera around. Here we go. Here we go. Now's a good time to Beautiful day out. It's going to get into the 80s. Like I said, first time wearing shorts. It's a beautiful thing. So I got a buddy that lives in one of these units here, and sometimes he hooks me up with parking, but nothing like the old Wrigley Walk, as I call it. For years, I parked at Recreation Drive, and it's funny, when you park there, people be like, how do you know about this? Like, it's like a secret society. So consider yourselves lucky and part of the secret society now. Just don't tell too many people or else the lot will get filled up. But yeah, I've parked there for free for World Series games. So it's a nice little secret. Only a couple blocks away. We're coming up on the red line, the CTA here. Walking down Addison. The street I named after my daughter. Isn't that sweet? Hopefully she doesn't kill me for that one. We'll see. She likes the Cubs, so I would say she's going to appreciate it. And plus, Addison's a very common girl's name. Addison Grace. I doubled down on the Cubs connotations, but I think it's a pretty name. So even if she isn't the biggest baseball fan, I think she'll appreciate it. But I gave Jenny, my wife, two options. Either Addison Grace or Jordan Elizabeth, and she chose Addison Grace. So at the end of the day, it's not my fault. It's Jenny's fault. So here we are. We're at the red line. Everybody's starting to filter out. Gates are opening here in about 30 minutes or so. Oh man, the other day on Monday when I was leaving this bar, there was a huge brouhaha. Huge one. It's crazy. These guys are always selling tickets. Don't let them. How you doing, sir? This guy here, he's always on the corner selling tickets. And what I mean by selling tickets, I mean ripping people off. He's always mean. I don't like him. So here we are. Wrigley. No, sir. Appreciate it. He's a good guy. So, yeah, I've tried to buy tickets off him a few times, but he's not exactly fair when you're talking about buying tickets. So here it is, Wrigley Field in all its wonder. Sitting in the bleachers today. This is one of the nicest views and walks you're ever going to have. Get a little sneak peek of the scoreboard, the old scoreboard. Got the workers filing in. So that's it. Little easy walk. Free parking, can't beat that. So let's see if Greg can catch a home run. Yeah, Monday we had the signs, and the Marquee Network was nice enough to have me on their telecast a few times. I had people sending me pictures and everything else, so that was cool. Today is about a little bit of coverage and catching a home run. That's what I really like to do. Yet on Monday, I came close to two. My Thai guy caught one, and you saw both of us on TV. I was slapping my Thai guy's belly, and it was really funny on the TV. I was fired up for him. You know, I'm no hater. I root for people. Even if I got my own goals, I can still root for others and their goals. I know, novel concept, but I digress. So, coming up on the backside of the bleachers, Murphy's Bleachers Bar, the infamous Murphy's Bleachers Bar. Get my finger out of the way. I'm sure Jeff's already in line, ready to go. Here's Murphy's. There's still, capacity for bars is up. Everybody's nice and spread out though still. Got some Cubs fans having some drinks. Let's see what they got on the sign today. Cubs only answer to one Ross. Game at 1:20. That's right, baby. Sorry. Oh, you're okay. walking in people's way as I do. So here we go. Here we go. Got the happy family here. Where is Jeffrey? That's the question of the day. Gonna have to look for him. Gates open here in about 20 minutes or so, I'd say. Nobody really in line, but in normal days like today, you'd have this line stretched out all the way down this sidewalk, but not yet. Almost to 60% capacity here coming up on May 27th. And some people think 100% capacity will come sometime in June. I'm of the belief that the 4th of July will be the breaking point and we will reach 100% capacity everywhere. That's my prediction. I know it's an optimistic prediction, but I had a good beat on this. Even at the beginning of this whole pandemic craziness, that first month in where everybody thought it would be a couple months, I said it was going to take over a year. If you just read a science book, it wasn't that hard to come to that conclusion, considering how long it takes to, manufacture a virus and test it and all that stuff. And obviously they rushed it, but with good cause. I know a lot of money was poured into getting this nightmare over with so we could all go back to our normal lives. It's a lot of money to be had, a lot of money being lost here in the last year, a lot of jobs being lost. So it's of the utmost importance we get back to normal so people can get back to living their lives. I actually, full disclosure, I got my second shot yesterday. I say it's like 2 weeks before it's like completely clear, but I didn't have any real side effects or anything like that. Easy peasy. The first shot I took, though, the nurse, I don't like shots. I always had my wife come with me because I hate them. And she was like, big shot coming. And then it was just this little prick. I was like, really? You tricked me. Real funny. We got some people coming in. This is typically right here where the players come walking out. And they enter Wrigley Field from this parking lot over here, the Highlander lot, as they call it. And then they come and they enter right here. And then you'll have a lot of fans hang out and all that. Say hi to the players. Used to scout, hawk for autographs. You got some cool stuff in here. I don't know how well you can see it, but you got some cool stuff in here. They got a big Trinitron in there. Like I said, I don't really know how well you can see in there with the reflection. Here we go. So there it is. How we doing, sir? That's actually the usher right there that told me when I threw back Ryan Howard's 43rd home run. That was the guy that told me I needed to relax and not do that. Still working hard at the friendly confines. So I'm still efforting trying to find old Jeffrey, Bleacher Jeff of the Bleacher Bum Band. Maybe he's at the G-Man Tavern. I don't know. I'm getting a good walk in though. It's nice. Beautiful day out. Doing our thing. We got, should be 100% as our guy Chubbs82 chimes in. I think we're definitely getting to that point. I just think they aren't going to, you're seeing some cities like St. Louis and other cities that are completely open back up, no restrictions. So I think there will be a trickle-down effect when it comes to that. And that's why I'm predicting the 4th of July. To me, that would be poetic. I know we all wanted it sooner, and everybody has different opinions on how it was handled. That's all in the past now, in my opinion. Do what you got to do. I'm not a shot pressure, but my wife's a nurse, so I respect the science. I respect what work she puts into it, the advice she gives me. So that's all I'm going to do for my house. Not leave it at that. But, you know, regardless, I think it's time definitely to open things back up. We actually have the new PA man here. I'll give you a little. There we go. Give you guys a peek of what's going on here. How we doing, sir? Well, great job. I was here on Monday. You did an excellent job. I'll get out of the shot. I'll get out of the shot. Want to give a quick shout out to Cubs Twitter. You're live on our StreamYard on Braggs in the Stands. We're doing good, man. We appreciate you again. Congratulations. Did a great job. Getting ready to do a little shot here. We do what we do here. We got to do what we got to do here. They're getting ready to do a little promo shoot here, so we'll stay out of their way. Stay far out of their way. I'm gonna go to this side. How we doing? So there we are. Braggs in the stands, doing our thing here. Got the music blaring, which always makes me nervous because I don't want to get clipped for some silly DMCA. Look at this, like Sherman Show. You just walk across and then no one runs you over. You know, it's beautiful. But yeah, you get, God forbid, the audio gets picked up, and then all of a sudden I get clipped for a silly little music violation, which is ridiculous. But I mean, to me, if I embed a song onto my stream or a video that I do, that's one thing. But if there's music played in the atmosphere, like the bar behind me, and it gets picked up, that's not a DMCA violation. It drives me absolutely insane. But I always try to mind my P's and Q's when it comes to that. And so we're avoiding the other side of the sidewalk over there where the music's a little louder. Got the windows open here. Got the coffee and donut shops. And there's Wrigley. They're still interviewing our new public address announcer. I don't know how to say it, but getting ready to head on into Wrigley Field. Wanted to give you guys some sights and sounds. Even ran into the new PA announcer, which was pretty cool. Nice guy. We were here on Monday, and honestly, I didn't want to say it to him, but I think a lot of people agree. He sounds a lot like Andrew Bellison, like a lot. Like you could barely tell the difference, and Andrew is great. So that's no disrespect to him. I'm sure he wants to stand on his own 2 feet, not have the comparison of the very last guy that left. But Andrew is very talented, and so definitely definitely not an insult, but as we got to run across the street before I do get ran over. But there it is, Wrigley Field in all its glory. We got our guy Squeeze and Cheese here. How we doing, boss man? You live on Brags on the Stage. You want to say hi to everybody?
What's up, Squeeze and Cheese, man?
These are the guys that work hard. That's right. These guys work hard. The Streetwise permit. Our guys, and he takes pictures for people when they come to Wrigley Field. And and your call is Squeeze and Cheese. And I always enjoy the energy you bring out here. You know, people need a picture, and you provide that for them. We got the new PA announcer right over there doing a little promo bit. So a lot of stuff happening. So how we doing, boss man? You're alive on Brags on the Stands. You want to say hi to Cubs Twitter? I'm actually from the region, you know, just across the border in Indiana.
Giving a donation today?
Hey, I'll give you a donation all day. I've given you a few before, but you know what, boss man? You caught me at a right time. So there we go. Squeeze and Cheese. I already got a ticket. I'm sitting in the bleachers today, sir. So that's the new PA announcer. They just hired him on Monday.
Yeah, the kid,
Yeah. So doing a little promo shoot. We got Mike Berman over here from our NBC5. Mike Berman in the house doing their thing. How are you? You're live on Brags in the Stands. If you don't mind being on camera right now, how you guys doing? We're doing a little promo shoot for our new PA announcer, huh? Like I said, I didn't want to, when we were walking over on the other side, I didn't want to show any disrespect for him, but he did an amazing job on Monday, but he sounds so much like Andrew Bellison, which is not an insult at all. Andrew did a great job, but I didn't want to say that to him because and I'm sure he wants to stand on his own 2 feet, and have his own reputation, but he did an amazing job on Monday.
Can we talk to you about like how?
Yeah, you know what? I'll turn this thing off. How are we going? So we're gonna sign off for a minute. I'm here with the Cubs staff, social media staff. So I'm gonna do a little interview. We'll talk to you here soon. Go Cubs.